I don't even know if like wigs are supposed to do that. Like I didn't think, like, I mean, on my years on this earth, I've never seen wigs do, well, I have, but the places I've seen these wigs do this are not in the places of baddies as these girls are supposed to be.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ben Easy, aka Ben Mannequin, coming to you live from Mannequin Studio.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ben Easy, aka Ben Mannequin, coming to you live from the Mannequin Studio. Yeah, the main point of this video is this young, rich and African, or young, famous and African show. Guys, if you haven't seen this, go check it out. It's on Netflix. First thing I want to talk about is the drama. Let me switch to my South African. It's the drama. It's the drama. When hold on, let me move my chain out the way. So the young, famous and African show is a show about a bunch of African celebrities, from both musicians and stylists and whatever else the other people were, to be honest. It is a reality TV show where they live their lives and we get to see the inside of these people. And they had characters like Kani Mbau, Zari, Hassan, Nadia Nakai, Swanky Jerry, Annie Macaulay Dibia, Diamond, Platinums, Andile Nkube, Naked, he's a DJ, Naked DJ, and then his wife, I think Kaylee. And to be honest, when I first saw this, I was like, who are these people? Because like, I don't understand that. I had to take away my Nigerian ego. I had to take away the fact that, oh, like not every celebrity from Africa is Nigerian. So it was nice to see like the fact that the focus wasn't on Nigeria, especially when every time we call African or young famous it's always Nigeria they go to first. So it was nice. It was nice that they stepped out and like went to like Zimbabwe, or they went to like Uganda, South Africa. But I know damn well there are more famous people that we know about, because when we're talking famous, I feel like I should at least know who they are. Like, but like guys, like I feel like I feel like I'm one of the most eclectic human beings in this world, that I know a lot about different cultures, and like I know a lot about like different celebrities in different countries. I feel like if I don't know who these niggas are, then they're not famous. And then like, the young part, these guys are pushing 30, yo. That's not young. Like this, I'm sorry to tell you, like I feel like there's a lot more young people out here doing big things. It's all right. Let's move on to the next one. Let's dissect each character. Let's start with Kanye. Honestly, when this show started, I feel like Kanye was my worst character because I felt she was doing too much. Like I felt that fake. First of all, the reality TV show in general, at the start, if you haven't watched at the start, it just feels so fake. I felt like she was forcing the main character energy at the start, and I feel maybe that was the plot of the whole thing, because they make you hate her at the start, because I just felt like she was doing too much. She was trying to be in everyone's business. Like I felt like she had her own issues, but she was always trying to mind everyone's business, you know. Going on to the other girl, Nadia, who was pretty much like a sidekick to everyone. That's the way I felt. That's the energy I felt. I felt like she was kind of like a sidekick to everyone. She didn't really have her own identity, you know. She gives me the vibe of like just one of those people that anywhere the wind blows, like as long as the wind blows you to a safe space, they'll go there. So like, for example, this is fast forward to like maybe episode 6 or 7. She was pretty much like absent for I think 2 episodes because she went to see her man in America, and it was like a thing where everyone was beefing with one of the ladies, and she came back off just hearing what people said. She automatically had a perception of people, and I get that, like reputation is a thing, but personally, I like to build my perceptions of people. I don't like to judge people based off of what I hear. Like, and then leading on to Diamond, you guys know this guy is like one of the biggest superstars he was pretty much absent like from the 2nd episode to pretty much the end, because of obviously I believe he has a very busy schedule, but he was just living life. I just feel like he's just such a superstar that you can't, like, he has the typical superstar lifestyle, baby mama drama. He has the he's always flying, jet setting life, everything. So I really can't say anything about Diamond. The last 3 people I'm about to talk about, well, okay, hold on, before I get to that, the other people, Naked and his girlfriend, I really don't have anything to say about them, to be honest. Like I just feel like they were just there. Wait, actually, there was some parts where I feel like Naked actually was just very, like he's a very interesting human being, because I feel like he doesn't know what he wants. Like, bro, like first of all, guys, look at the Naked guy. Like, I'm not shaming anyone. Like, I'm not saying that I'm the best looking guy out there, but bro, look at the naked man. And guys, I know, naked man, no pun intended, but look at this naked guy and look at his girlfriend, and like they were having issues, and his issues were like, he was talking about how he feels like his girlfriend has become so bland to him, like he doesn't want to, like it was almost like seeming like he was like, oh, he's not attracted to his girlfriend. I'm sorry, like this is a very beautiful woman and she's taking all the shit from this guy. Like, I'm sorry, maybe this guy is extremely wealthy and that's probably what it is, but I know I was not the only one thinking this. I know I was not the only one thinking this, because this guy clearly was not really treating this lady right. She wasn't happy. But I mean, then again, he did say some valid points. He said she nags a lot. That those are things that we can't see through the reality TV show. But what we can see from the reality TV show, it just made her look like, it just made it look like he wasn't really treating her right. And then leading on to Swanky Jerry. Swanky, for him, he was that character that I always brought like vibe to the show. I felt like there was so much drama, and every time Swanky stepped in, it was kind of like, okay, no, fun. Like let's just keep it, like let's keep it classy. His fits were, his fits were amazing, bro. Like if you guys know Swanky Jerry, he's always been the kind of like risky fashion guy, like that style, and that's why I rate him as one of the biggest like stylists in Africa, because he makes people, everyone he styles, he makes them step out of their comfort zone, not just like sticking to what they're used to, you know. Another thing I wish they did on the show is that they dug deep into each of these characters, and like for example, like they talked about Kanye and her man, and how she's like, how she started out as a sugar baby, and how she thought that she was always going to be a sugar baby, yada yada yada. But I feel like they didn't talk about anything about Swanky. Like I kind of wish they dug a little bit deep. But I feel like if it's reality TV show and they're doing that for everyone, and he's supposed to be one of the main characters, he should be like talked about. Like it almost just felt like he was like a side character to the show, but just put in many series. Like if I was in Nigeria and I didn't know who he was, like I literally would not know who this guy was. I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that's just a cool guy, that's it. And Dile, this guy just gives me snake vibes, man. I personally, if I was ever in that chance of the show, that's someone I'll stay far away from. Like this guy is like, in the start of the show, he's being all oh yeah, like he's speaking all the big English, he's speaking all the, and like as the show starts to break down, you start to see his own demons, and it's so weird to see, because it's like from the show, I know it's a reality TV show and it's not real, but just from the little things you could see, you could tell that this guy in real life, he's a very shiesty man. It's a very shiesty. Remember when the whole thing with Diamond Platinums and Nadia, and like he was the first person to be like, oh no, this is not right, that your baby mama is here, you're doing this, you're doing that, you don't know. And then automatically when Diamond leaves, he starts to hit on Diamond's baby mama. Like, what are the odds? But yeah, it was, and then obviously like they picked him out to be the priest at the end of the show. And I just was like, oh, this guy, what are you doing, bro? Like, let's talk about Annie. Like, I felt so sorry for her throughout the episode, because I just felt like, yo, they shouldn't have brought her on this show, because it was too much. Like it just opened up so much. Like I feel like the word of Annie and Two-Face is a word that I feel like everyone that's Nigerian knew about, but I don't think we wanted to really talk about it, because I felt like she just came on the show and like she was a mess. Like she was unstable. She was like she was, and she pretty much is still very much unstable. Like obviously being in a marriage where your husband has cheated on you like 5 times, probably even more if we're being honest, and like he apparently, like their first child is his 5th kid, and they've been together since they were 16, or since she was 16. And I'm like, I mean, if this was my sister or my close friend, I would tell you to jump out like in 2 seconds. Like there's no amount of marriage that will have you keeping up with all this shit. But I mean, I don't know what string Two-Face has on her. But to be honest, I feel like it's one of those things where like she's been in love with her. Like she said, this is her first everything. Like it's her first love, everything. And funny enough, being her first love, he's also a very big figure, where like everyone wants him, so at the same time she also still wants him, you know. It's one of those things. And Two-Face I feel like their whole relationship is kind of like it's their thing. Like I don't have a place to speak about it, because I feel like it's one of those things where like they understand themselves. Like obviously Annie is very unstable, and Two-Face, I feel like Two-Face has had his like understandable, they were together before Stardom, and then Stardom hit him, and I feel like he had so many things coming at him, being like the biggest star of Africa. Like think about it, this guy was literally the Davido of the 2000s, like pretty much. Like he was like one of the first people to be on. Like I remember when I was a kid, like there would be all American music, and then you see Two-Face, and that's it. Being given the opportunity to be a worldwide star and like travel around the world, it made him dip into some temptation. And man, you can't blame the man. You can't blame the man. But well, you can. So, but it's okay. That's not the point of this video. Well, let's talk about Zari. I don't know. Like I feel like this Zari woman is one of those like people that have such a very calm demeanor, but like in between they just gaslight. I think that's the word. Like she's like, the thing is, like for me, I think when she came on the show, I liked her because I felt like, oh, she's very unproblematic, and she just kind of like floats through. She doesn't really want problems with everyone, and then at some point it almost seems like everyone was like ganging up against her, and everyone was finding an issue with Zari. But then at some point I got it. Like she has this kind of like God complex, which is fine because obviously like I believe that everyone should be confident in themselves. But where the line is crossed is when you feel like no one should, I don't know, when you feel like no one is on your level, you feel me? Like you can have a God complex and respect people, but you can't have a God complex and like not respect people. And like even if you saw the episode where I believe that Annie had a problem, like, and also this was a problem with Annie as well. She just wanted to, like, I feel like she was nitpicking everything. Like when they had an issue as Annie and Zari, she's one of those people that she wouldn't let you express your feelings. She wouldn't let you say exactly what you felt about it, and she just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, it's that kind of thing where like, you know when you argue, I don't know if any of you guys have been through this thing where you're arguing with someone and you're expressing why they made you mad, and then they just like cut you off and say I'm sorry to make themselves seem, especially when there's a lot of people, and they make it seem like, oh well, I said I'm sorry, like shit, like shut up. But like that's not the way things are done. Like if you're apologetic to someone, you want to hear them out, listen to what they have to say, and then figure out exactly where you went wrong and apologize on what you felt like might have upset them, not just like apologize for the whole situation. So she was just, like, every single time people found problem with her, or like there was an actual issue, she would just like default to this whole like, oh well, I'm sorry, I don't know why. Like it was kind of like, oh, I'm sorry you were mad, I don't know why you're mad at me, I didn't really do anything, but I'm sorry you were mad, kind of thing. You feel me? Let's talk about their wigs. Like I don't even know if like wigs are supposed to do that. Like I didn't think, like, I mean, on my years on this earth, I've never seen wigs do, well, I have, but the places I've seen these wigs do this are not in the places of baddies as these girls are supposed to be. So it was just like, I was just like, you guys couldn't have gotten better wigs. Like I swear, like there are a bunch of YouTube influencers you guys can watch and just like buy nice wigs. Or maybe that's how it's done in South Africa. South Africans on my channel, comment down below and let me know. But I don't want to say too much about it. Just go on. I'm going to post some pictures of like some outrageous looks of this women's wigs, and you guys comment down below. If it looks nice to you, that's fine. I have no comment about it, but they all looked good, right? Yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just thought that I should kind of give a breakdown because the show is amazing. It's an amazing show. So sorry if I ruined it for you, but like go watch the whole show first and comment on whatever I said in this video and let me know your thoughts as well.